What's up, everybody? It's your boy Serpent20 Gaming back with another video. Hit me up on Twitter, Google Plus, all that good shit. The links will be down in the description box below. Um, with that being said, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts, my opinions on World of Final Fantasy, the video game, right? Um, Now, for those who may try to question, have I even played this fucking game? Um, right now, I think I'm like around chapter 19, chapter 20, somewhere around there. I think I put at least a good 20 hours into it. So I have a grasp of what's going on in the game. I haven't completed it yet. That's why I'm not giving out a review for it. But let's just get right into it, right? So you would I recommend anybody getting this game? Um, I would I would only recommend this if for two reasons. For one, if you just like Final Fantasy in general, um, and also um, if you was trying to get into like an RPG per se, but you may have feel like intimidated to play any of the major ones, the major numbered ones, then I would recommend this for like amateur hour. You know what I mean? For people who probably want to get into the genre, but too intimidated by the mechanics of a typical traditional or old school role playing game, then I would recommend this game. And here's why, right? Now, I understand the direction that they were trying to take it with this game. It's not You're not supposed to take this game as being, as it being serious. It's more of like some, lighthearted, friendly, um, type of game. You know what I mean? Um, if you were into Chronicles, like Final Fantasy Chronicles, whatever, then it's probably like a nice segue into this. You want to leave that light tone for a less lighter game, then yeah, I would recommend this game as well. Also, um, I'm gonna give you guys my few gripes with the game, right? Now, my gripes has nothing to do with the actual gameplay or the controls. Any typical thing I would be bitching about, right? But no, this it has something to do with the actual characters, right? Now, don't get me wrong for what it is. I guess you play as siblings, right? You're a brother and sister. You're going through the world of Grimoire, and you're trying to discover things, without giving away too many spoilery shit. For as far as I played, you're basically trying to unsolve a mystery, um, as you progress through the story. Now, Rain, which is the sister, I like her character, right? Her character is fine. She's kind of like the sass talk type of character, the one that would give no shit to nobody, blah blah blah. That character, I like the Sundari type of characters. If you're into like anime tropes, whatever, she's like the Sundari character. My problem is with the brother, the Lon character, right? Now, you would think, right? Now, I can't speak on everybody. Now, I have a brother and I have sisters, right? So how I treat my siblings and how they treat me is way different from what these characters are doing with each other during the gameplay of the story. And I don't know, like, correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody that may be watching or maybe listening to this, if you have siblings, and if you have played this game, do you think their dynamic is legit, or it was just something like, basically two kiddie like to the point where they trying to please everybody, or at least the younger audience, right? Because my gripe with this is the fact that Lon seems to be um he can be childish at times, right? And then even when he's childish, he's his dialogue comes off as being stupid or idiotic. And I believe they're twins, and if they're not twins, then I would like then I could understand a little bit more. But if you were twins, you guys were born around the same time, and to believe that your sister has more intelligence or seems to have common sense than the brother, who just he just says the most craziest shit or the most weirdest shit. And for what the story is, I don't get it, right? I don't get, like, he was probably better off just not saying nothing at all, right? I probably would have enjoyed the game a hell of a lot more if I had to choose between him not saying shit or him saying something stupid or idiotic. I'd rather him just not say shit at all. You know, be one of those characters that don't say shit and just say things when they are needed to say, or more important things to say. Carry more weight. The sister is basically pushing the narrative forward because she's the one that's saying all the things she needs to say. And for those who wants to play this game, just suspect a lot of stupidity coming from the brother, right? And I believe other than that, that's my only gripe. As far as the gameplay goes, you get to explore different locations. Most of these locations, if not all these locations, have a reference to all the other the numbered titles that happened in the past. Um, Basically from 10 or 11 down, I believe. As far as the characters that I recognize, from 10 down or 10-2 down. No, 13 down. My bad. Because there's lightnings in the game. So yeah, 13 down. So what I mean, everybody who enjoyed those Final Fantasy games from 13 down, you're gonna love this. It's gonna have nostalgia. It's gonna have that feeling of these characters coming to life. As people may know, the ones that are like from Final Fantasy 9 all the way down, they never had dialogue other than certain characters that come from that they brought over from Kingdom Hearts and all that stuff. The voice acting from these special characters is awesome. Um, I like those characters, and I feel like those characters are a lot more appealing to me than the actual brother and sister, Lon and Rain, who it just seems to drag on, and I had to take a break from it. But before I took a break from it, I decided to drop you guys with at least the first impressions. I will be getting back into it to complete it, so I can give you guys my overall review. But as far as that goes, yeah, they try to mix. I get a not only an RPG feel, but also a Pokemon feel, because for those who may or may not know, you get to capture monsters, and then those monsters become a part of your party members, and depending on their abilities, you can either ride them, you can stack them up with your character to give you more HP, more abilities. Let's say you stack the bomb, you'll get like fire like abilities and stuff like that. So I never liked it in the 13-2, yeah, 13-2 series, like that game where you have a third member as a monster and stuff. I never liked that, right? But with this game, with the world of Final Fantasy, um, I kind of can tolerate at least a little bit more. And the controls, the classic combat, whatever, you get to choose between the standard, which they want you to have, and then you also could switch it to the actual classic, where there's the menu selection, battle setup. You can get that for the game as well, so you can play it any way you want. I chose classic because I'm used to that. So for people who don't generally play these type of games, I feel like if you want to get into these games, I feel like this is the game for you, to at least get your, feet wet into the actual tropes, um, certain characters you may or may not like, just getting used to the controls and stuff like that. And I'm thinking if you play this game long enough, or at least you're well versed in the game, you would now have the confidence, or at least have the knowledge now to go and play actual traditional games, to play and shit like that. And the sounds are great. The music is awesome. It's on par. Um, they play sad music when you need to be sad. They play happy music when you need to be happy. Um, Music also reflects on the locations you go to, things like that. Some people are going to remember certain music because they brought back remastered versions of um, tracks from previous Final Fantasy games. So you'll catch on real quick if you, like I said, if you're a big fan of the game, or a big fan of the franchise like I am, then you'll notice certain shit like that. And what else I got to say? I believe that's it for first impressions. So that's it, man. I told you guys I would drop a video about it, so here I am about to drop a video about it, and I hope you guys enjoy. Please sub to my channel if you haven't already. Like the video, share it with your friends, um, and comment, man. Please comment, man. I appreciate you guys' feedback and all that stuff too. So I will respond. I will reply. Um, and that's it, man. I hope you guys have a good day. Happy Veterans Day for all the vets out there. Peace out. Have a good one. Catch you on the flip side.